This is a La Liga match, and it is completely outrageous, outrageously entertaining.
All right, well, we're just about ready for kick-off, so time to get you out for your commentary team for this one. In the rehearsal of this, in fact, they started in Spanish. Let's see if they're brave enough this time round. Terry Gibson and Rob Palmer.
Bonita, buenas noches. Good evening and welcome to the Camp Nou. Barcelona hoping to continue this amazing run under Luis Enrique. 29 games unbeaten. It was a bit hit and miss in the Copa del Rey midweek when he made 10 changes. Only Sergio Roberto who played against. It's the medium to long throw from Malo. Here's Gudetti. There's a Neymar. There's Sergio Roberto. What a brilliant take from Luis Suarez, and he was pulled back. Yellow card for Cabral. You could argue that he was actually ruining a goal-scoring opportunity the way that Suarez took this.
Good luck with the rest of the 80 minutes that are left. Cabral on a yellow card. And that's going to be ominous, I think, for the Central defender.
Messi curls it in. Just a warning shot. In fullback. Iniesta. Digging in, drawing defenders. Brilliant ball. Neymar kept out once.
It's hard to see exactly what he did in real time. You see his tenacity to win the ball back and runs at the defenders. Shuffles it quickly, so quickly, right to left, diagonal. Towards Luis Suarez, which didn't come off.
Oh, Messi uses the referee to shake off the defender. He uses everything he's got. Messi gets it back from Neymar. Incredible footwork from Lionel Messi, and he still registered the shot on goal. Mesmerising.
It's really hard for Neymar to actually find Messi with a return pass.
Oh, it's a dreadful ball from Roberto. Now, how confident does Vaz feel? Rounds one. Great square ball. It's a spare man here, and Gudetti, if they can find him, it's a tremendous save from Claudio Bravo. Well, undoubtedly the best chance of the game so far. Retrieves the ball. Luis Suarez. Brilliant footwork from Suarez, who was taken out. Referee notes that and then brings the play back. And Planas accepts that he had done wrong. The referee couldn't let it go.
Seeing yesterday, really were.
There's a slight breeze around the stadium. May aid the fade. It's Messi. It is magnificent from Lionel Messi. What more can you say about this incredible little man?
Well, I don't know why, but I just didn't fancy him at all from that range.
You didn't fancy Lionel Messi?
No, how wrong could I have been? The difference between this one and the last set piece was he gets elevation on this one. More power. The first one was a practice. And the second one is absolutely perfect. Not one Celta Vigo player looked around towards the goalkeeper to apportion any blame to Sergio Alvarez. He seems perfect. The goalkeeper does all he can. The wall's protecting that side.
Gudetti. Alba can't get there. It's a flying shot from Peru.
That's a brilliant strike. It's one of those where it's teed up. And you're thinking, as the ball's making.
Gets to Messi. I wonder if he knows what he's going to do next, because one of those defenders have got a clue. Maybe favours Neymar delivering with a right foot. That he does. Tries to follow the line with a six. Babu clears. The goalkeeper completely lost track of that. Jordi Alba put some venom into his shot, but not accuracy.
That shot picked up hope as it was travelling. Jordi Alba hits it. It's just curling away. It just drops over the crossbar. Sergio Alvarez knew there was nothing he could do about that. Couldn't make up the ground to get there. Just cuts across it slightly.
There is Alba. Oh, gave it away, and that is a big call for a penalty. And a major moment in the game. Jordi Alba got himself in all kinds of trouble there. And clipped the heels of Guidetti, who's not going to let anybody else take a penalty at the Camp Nou.
I must admit, my initial reaction was penalty. Guidetti makes a chase for it, you can see there.
Dancing around on his perch. Guidetti fires it in. And that is a goal that eclipses his ears. And they may well be celebrating in all corners of Madrid. It's a goal for Celta, it's a goal for Atletico and for Real as well.
Crosses his line from left to right, but eventually stands still. Guesses correctly. So forming enough contact.
PK to the right here, Mascherano to the left. Mascherano putting it towards Sergio Roberto. Falls to Suarez. Swashbuckling Suarez.
It's a snapshot from Luis Suarez and Sergio Roberto. For the first time tonight, has made a really good forward run. Surrounded by Celta Vigo defenders, which just falls to Luis Suarez, who sharply gets his attempt in on goal.
Swans. Suarez to Neymar. Neymar caught by Johnny Otter. That's going to be that's Malo, sorry, Malo. The captain is booked. That's going to be 3 of the back 4 who are on a caution. If we can see anything of the ball. Neymar drills it in and puts too much flight on it.
They just need to up their game now. Messi, Suarez and Neymar.
And Jordi Alba cuts it back. Neymar takes his time. Seems to be lack. Neymar gets around Malo, somehow keeps it in play, gives it to Suarez, falls for Sergio Roberto. Thriller second stuff.
Really again for Barcelona, have come out fired up in the second half. Talks about having the individual ability and the quality to breach this Celta Vigo defence. Speaking those words, look at that skill from Neymar, absolutely fantastic. Cabral dives in, Luis Suarez strikes it against the post. Gets past Hugo Mayo, great little drag. Past Gustavo Cabral, the skill of Neymar.
Ball is given away very cheaply. Praying is Messi. To Iniesta. Oh, a tremendous save by the iron wrists of Sergio Alvarez. Much to do here. Passes on to Messi. Messi to Suarez. Sensational Barcelona goal. There are not too many people that can score that goal and not too many people that can assist in that goal. But when you get Suarez and Messi in this kind of mood, they create magic.
It's been coming, they've been absolutely fantastic in the second half. Loads of attempts at goal. Much more sharper and brighter from the front 3. Good combination play as well, which leads to this goal. And Suarez, who lays it off to Messi, not content, gets on the move, gets himself into the box, and has belief that Messi has the ability to find him with that.
Coming in from the wing is Malo, little black brick. Comes back to Guidetti, can he find his feet? To Vass! This game isn't over. They are bursting with spirit, Celta de Vigo.
It's a real intense 10-15 minutes from Barcelona at the start of the second half, but it has slowed down a touch. In turn has allowed Celta Vigo to get back into the game, and now Hugo Mayo, the right back, was the one that was called.
Too strong play back in towards Vass.
Oh. Showing a bit more adventure, a bit more confidence in his ankle.
Messi, wonderful strength towards Neymar. He does the impossible. This is ridiculous from Barcelona. They're the most feared strike force possibly in the history of football. All involved. Suarez is going to claim it, which is going to take him to the top of the Spanish scoring charts. But the brains behind it was Messi, the balance behind it was Neymar.
It's remarkable how Messi manages to stay on his feet and then pick the right pass. Neymar does absolutely brilliantly to evade the goalkeeper, evade Hugo Mayo, who makes a last-ditch attempt. You get it back. Is it going in? Luis Suarez is not going to take any chances, rightly so. Prods it over the goal line, gives Barcelona the third goal, should wrap up the game. You can see the three of them celebrating together, all plenty.
Neymar, I don't think it'll concern him too much. Oh my goodness gracious. This isn't a football ground, it's a circus ring.
I think I'll take a leaf out of Celta Vigo's book, how they worked in the first half. But it's hard to do that for 90 minutes.
There's Neymar. Right, can he do the difficult things? No, he can't. He's good for a trick. He should be on the Ramblers, Terry, shouldn't he?
Well, he should score. And he should have.
This is breathtaking stuff from Barcelona. Especially this Hollywood 3. Messi is brought down, and Messi is given the penalty. They're punch-drunk, poor old Celta de Vigo. They don't know where to turn.
Barcelona have had to be at their best. They've been really stretched in this game. Oh my goodness me, we have seen some style in the second half. We talked about the quality in the first half from that front three. It's only because we have such high expectation levels with Messi, Neymar and Suarez.
Lionel Messi passes the ball on. It's testimonial football. He was on 300 goals now, and that's something I've only ever seen before in an end-of-season friendly game. This is a La Liga match, and it is completely outrageously entertaining.
It's the Harlem Globetrotters. I remember years ago, funny enough, it was Johan Cruyff, and it was Jesper Olsen that works this penalty routine. I wondered what the hell Messi was doing. They've set Luis Suarez up for a hat-trick. All this.
I don't think he was in on it. What on earth are they doing, he says. Well, Lionel Messi passes on the opportunity of his 300. Suarez. Brilliant run from Rakitic. That's a pretty average goal by Barcelona's standards tonight. Just the 5. He turns his shirt inside out, and Celta de Vigo being turned inside out by a rampant Barcelona.
The goal's better than the celebration. It's a really good forward run from midfield. Suarez, the goal scorer, now turns provider. Times the pass perfectly well. He's got the perfect weight on it, sits up nicely for Rakitic to run onto. Doesn't have to take a touch. Owns his body up, owns his foot up. Right foot, side foot.
Luis Enrique and the freedom that he gives his players to express themselves. Here's Neymar expressing himself. And this is a performance from Barcelona that is beyond words. They've set high standards in recent years, but I think they're setting the bar even a little bit higher. They're all on the score sheet. Messi, Suarez 3, and now Neymar.
Again, it's another example of brilliant individual play. A desire for Neymar to get himself on the score sheet, as well as missed 1 or 2 chances, has created chances, created goals. Just needed a finish to round it off. Who else will be involved in this goal? Messi to Suarez, Suarez to Neymar. Neymar with a little dink over the goalkeeper, who doesn't deserve to be at all on the end of a 6-1 rout. You can say the same for...
Well, they're out of their misery now, Celta de Vigo. We have seen one of the most sensational performances from a football team ever here tonight. We've seen one of the goals that's going to be talked about for generations to come. This has been absolutely breathtaking by Barcelona at the Camp Nou. A lesson in football. For the record books, it was 6-1.